All right. So what's the topic for today?
I don't know.
What do you want to tell the world?
Respect yourself.
Respect yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to elaborate?
Yeah.
So I mean in like all aspects of life, you know, like physically, like stay fit, you know, mentally, respect yourself by not being lazy. These kind of things. Just like you're put on this world. Who says it? I think it's Marcus Aurelius in like Meditations, where he's like, we're put here to do a job, you know. So like do the work, you know.
Yeah.
That's good.
Like
but like if you don't respect yourself, you're not like doing the things, you can't respect others as well. So that's a good thing.
Like you gotta like put in the work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So just like respect yourself. So like, how has that had an impact on you?
Well, I'm really lazy lately,
Mm-hmm.
so like I'm not respecting
You
myself.
should be lazy, bro.
No, I know. I gotta lock it in.
Yeah.
But like once you learn to respect yourself, you learn to like that. Like being lazy is just disrespecting yourself and like your family and like the things that they worked for to put you in the position that you're in.
That's true.
You know, so
it's like the idea that you can't take today for granted.
That's it exactly, because you never know. Like tomorrow's never promised. So live today to its fullest potential. So like do the work, enjoy, you know, like be kind, respectful, say thank you. These kind of things, you know.
Yeah, I do those kinds of things. Like don't put it off. What could be done today? I forgot what the quote was. Thought it was something like, work like you're the only one who's doing something, and pray like God's the only one who's doing something. So it's also, what do you say? It's also the balance of like putting in your own work, but like also faith.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say that the putting in your own work ties into faith as well, because it's almost like respecting like God and what Jesus died for.
Like you know, like actually acting up.
Like we have all these opportunities to do this stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just like respecting yourself it's in the same sense you're respecting Jesus, respecting God.
Yeah.
Because you're like showing that you put your trust in Him to put you in these situations that you're gonna follow through and do the work.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. So like, it's really insightful. So like, respect yourself. So you said physically, and I know you also go every morning at 6:30 a.m. to the gym.
I do,
Can you expand on that?
Yeah. So I'm up at 5:45, do the morning routine. There's not much to it, you know, just get ready for the gym, pack my bag, mix my pre-workout, that kind of stuff. Walk there, we lift at 6:30, and then that's kind of just like a routine thing. And I would say how I respect myself physically is just because I'm keeping myself mentally disciplined, and I'm like doing what I don't want to do every day.
Yeah.
And like physically, like I love the gym, but I don't want to show up every morning.
Yeah.
There's mornings, again, another Marcus Aurelius quote where he's like, everyone like like in the comfy bed covers, you know.
Yeah.
You always want to.
You want to stay in bed.
That's what I'm saying. You want to stay in bed, but you know you have work to do and do these things, so you do it anyways. I would say, I guess that's respecting yourself mentally, but it's also physically, because you're going to put in the work physically. And it's just like good to start your morning with something hard and something you don't want to do, because it sets the rest of your day up for success.
And it's also similar to like respect yourself, and you're also respecting your parents, because I've noticed for me and probably for you, when you work out early in the morning, you're more productive for the rest of the day, right? So when you're in bed and your alarm goes off at 5:45 a.m. and you want to like snuggle under your blanket, like, do you want to do that, or do you want to like honor and like put to fruition like what your parents are essentially paying for you is to go to university? They're not directly paying to go to the gym, but like that affects your mindset.
Yeah, I would say it's like just getting through the instant gratification. Like how I get through I'm not. You asked like, am I doing it for myself or my parents kind of thing?
Yeah.
I would say like both. Like it's just like back to the like respecting myself leads to me respecting others. Meaning if I'm like respecting myself, doing the work, keeping up with my things, all that stuff, it's paying respect back to the people that put me in the position I am in today. And so like in the mornings, yeah, of course you want to get back into bed, but then you kind of realize you're like, all right, I've work to do.
Yeah.
And I'd say like my trick is just like the 3-2-1 rule. You know, you
3-2-1.
Yeah, and you just got to do it.
Yeah.
And of course you could be like, oh, 3-2-1, back to bed.
Yeah.
it's just mental discipline.
That's a stupid way to do it. 3, 2, 1 back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So respect yourself, physically, and mentally. So
yeah, and I would say it also ties into like having a physical, spiritual. There's like 3 or 4 wins in a day you need each day.
Oh, like also accountability.
Yeah, something I don't know, but like I wish I could
Spiritual,
remember.
physical, mental.
Yeah, but just like you just need like go to the gym or something, or run, or do something like that. Spiritual, like pray, whatever it is that you do.
Yeah.
Mental, like do some work. I think.
Work, or is it only schoolwork, or would that also be like reading? For
No, I
example?
would say like reading is good. Like self-development is also always work because like you're working on yourself.
Yeah.
And that's probably the most important thing. Like, you're always going to benefit more from investing in yourself than investing in others. There's always going to be like better returns on that, you know? Because if you're, I guess in ways like investing.
What do you mean by prioritizing? Because like when you also want to.
Yeah, like you got to prioritize
well.
you know? Like, why would I put my like energy into somebody else? Not that like helping other people is bad, but like. You have to like make sure that you're good first before whatever. So.
And then when you're good, then you can start helping people once you're set.
Of course, but it's just, I lost my train of thought. But it's, what would I say? I would say by helping yourself, you are helping others because you become, I guess, more of a respectable person, but also. If you're more knowledgeable and all of these things, you're more capable and more like better able to help these other people. So, yeah,
that's very insightful. So, what I'd like to do is when I end every podcast, it's a tradition. I always ask the guest to tell me one word that means a lot to them. So, what one word you think you'd like to say, and then elaborate on that? Like what one word means a lot to you, to your life, has had like an impact on you. You know, maybe talk about, I don't know, it doesn't have to be accomplishments.
This one is, I actually like learned recently, but it's not one word, it's 3. Is that okay?
No.
It's just a saying.
No.
But it can mean one word.
Okay, tell me one word, bro.
One word's difficult. I'm trying to translate this into one word. The saying is, go one more. So I would say like, that could, one word, like, I want to say like outperform. I guess it's just discipline.
Like, or like more?
Yeah. But the saying is go one more. But, like, I guess it just ties into discipline because it's like having that mental ability to, like, if we're, you know, when we're swimming, to, like, do the extra whatever, or push yourself some more, even though you're like, I want the rest now, or like going one more rep in the gym, or one more hour of homework when you want to, rather than laying in your bed, whatever it is, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I would say it has the biggest effect because it allows me to push myself and like consistently better myself, mentally, physically, all these things.
And also that one time you were swimming, you only told yourself to do 250 meters.
250 meter intervals for 2 kilometers. And I was like, through them, I did 3 of them. I was like, I feel good. And I pushed then I followed with, what was it, I did 2 500s then, which I'd never done before. Like, because my swimming, I just like got back into it.
Yeah.
And I was at 200 and I was like, let's go for 300. I just kept pushing more. And it's just like the mental ability to tell myself, like, I know I can find the power within me to do this, but it's just about, like, you know, getting into it, getting to work.
So it shows how that could compound, because 500 meters in the short course, 25 meters, that's like 20 laps, sorry, right? 20 laps, non-stop. Yeah. So the one word you'd say would be more or discipline.
I would say discipline, because in a sense it can mean more, but I would say you can. compare it to all aspects of your life. That's why, I would use discipline.
All right, thanks.
No
Zach Tinley, everyone. That's episode 2 for you guys. Make sure to go like, comment, report, and